Sorry, calm down. We're live here from Liverpool, England. And I'm the Big Daddy D, joined here by Ickle Daddy E. Yeah, right.
Yeah, that was close enough. Christ.
Welcome to All-CAW Wrestling here, and this appears to be some kind of New Japan Pro Wrestling arena, but we've put like castle pillars on there, and it's in Liverpool.
There's something happening in 2018. I don't know what it is.
Tonight we have the finals of King of Trios, but first, Bojack Horseman is coming out here.
It's an Arabic name. Horseman.
That's right. Now, Bojack Horseman will be defending his global championship against World Heavyweight Champion Bane at our next mega event, Ready to War, in a unification match. And ever since Bojack Horseman won the title at Extreme Measures, he's been on a bit of a bender, hasn't he? He's been out partying quite a bit, and he was shaken out of his stupor by our commissioner Lex Luthor, who broke the news to him that he was going to have to defend the title. And since then, Bojack Horseman, he's had a change of scenery there. He swapped the nightclub for the gym. He's been working out more, and he's here to speak to the fans. There's been a number of fans who believe that that the result of this match is already a done deal.
But we shall have to see. Maybe Bojack can hold out.
He's a champion, and he's going to fight like a champion, damn it! Back training. Whoa, hang on a minute.
And now he's calling out Bane.
Bane making his way out here. The All-CAW Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion. Part of the Sons of Arkham here, alongside the Joker, who's the current Internet Champion, and Deathstroke, who's the current Hardcore Champion. The Sons of Arkham currently the most dominant faction in All-CAW Wrestling at the moment, perhaps in All-CAW Wrestling history.
Maybe.
But we know that the Joker's going to have to defend his Internet title against Black Panther, after Black Panther won that Elimination Chamber. And Deathstroke's got himself a number of somewhat interesting challenges for his Hardcore title, one of which was the Shockmaster, who actually came out here and attacked Deathstroke at the conclusion of our previous episode.
Oh,
that was a thing, wasn't it?
I am so sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
And Bane making his way out here into the ring. Bojack Horseman has
buggered off to the outside.
Yeah, quite wisely decided to exit the ring.
Well, the fireworks going, and you can't be admitting this. It's awkward.
Bane strolling around the ring here. He's making it very clear that this is his domain. The brands are no longer a thing. It's no longer Warzone, and it's no longer Showdown. It's just All-CAW Wrestling. And that man right there says he's at the top of the mountain. Oh, that's quite a sick burn. Look at the size of Bane. He's got some huge arms on him. Oh, God! We thought he was just coming out here to talk. But no, he's here to make a statement here. He's not going to wait until ready for war. He wants to fight Bojack Horseman right here. And he's... Oh, God. Oh, my God. A suplex there.
Huge suplex.
A huge suplex to a huge man. He's not a small guy, he's Bojack Horseman. He's a big, tall boy.
For some reason, like they've made him ridiculously tall.
And now Bane's got Bojack and power bombs him. Literally picks him up from a laying down position and power bombs him. The strength of Bane is unprecedented. Scary stuff. This is why Bane has held this title for as long as he has. And there's a collision there, a meeting of the minds. And now Bojack fighting back and responds with a power bomb of his own to Bane. How about that? Bojack is fighting back. He wants to show the fans here that he's not a pushover. He wants to show the fans that he is a worthy champion. And look at this, he's stomping away on Bane. He's taking the fight to the champion. Whoa, a Sai moonsault. Where the hell did that come from?
And we get the pin.
I guess this is an impromptu match. Bojack wants to try and get a pin now. That's why he brought his referee with him.
Alright then.
I guess.
I believe the referee just kind of appeared. Hello, referee.
The referee's just like, yeah, I'm just here. This isn't actually a scheduled match. And double knees to the face there. A Coda Breaker. Shades of Chris Jericho. And he's going for a pin on Bane again. The referee there to make the pin. Even though, is this an official match?
I don't think it is, but I guess there's a referee there anyway.
Well, even if Bojack does get a pin here, he's making a statement here tonight. Also tonight, we will have the finals of King of Trios. And oh! Senton splash, but he missed. He missed. But he's still fighting. Bojack may be down, but he's still fighting. And oh, look at this. The Joker and Deathstroke in here. The Sons of Arkham. And they're kicking the shit out of Bojack.
Oh, God. And there, Bojack. Legs spread eagled on the floor. The Sons of Arkham standing over him.
Oh, the humanity. Can you believe this?
Oh, the horsemanity.
And now look, Black Panther. The Black Panther's making his way out here.
Very slowly.
We do have a match scheduled here tonight where Black Panther and Shockmaster are teaming up to take on Joker and Deathstroke. Yes. And I guess Black Panther, he's not going to wait. He's considering that, well, those two are out in the ring already. He's going to come out and face them.
This isn't how matches are supposed to be. You're supposed to have build-ups and stuff and people coming out.
Well, Joker and Deathstroke have beat a hasty exit here. We see that Bane seems to have disappeared and that Bojack has been taken away by our medical staff. He put on a heck of a fight there, but Bane was just seemed to be too much for him. And I don't know where his global title's gone. Bane seems to have taken both belts with him and buggered off.
Oh no.
And look, it's not Typhoon, it's
for Shockmaster.
That's right. You ruled the world long enough, Sons of Arkham. Get ready. Yeah, come on. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of me? Get out, come and get me. Come after me, Deathstroke. I'll be seeing you with Sting and Davey Boy and Dustin Rhodes at the Fall Brawl at the War Games. But until then, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha.
Oh my God.
Ha ha. You like my Stormtrooper helmet?
But let's be honest, they added that helmet into the game so you can make the Shockmaster.
That's right. Well, this might be the most unusual tag team we've seen. The Shockmaster and Black Panther. One is the King of Wakanda, the king of a technologically advanced race, and the other is a big fat bloke with a Stormtrooper helmet that's been sprayed silver and covered in glitter. Yeah.
He's a worthy opponent.
He is, just look how he took down Deathstroke.
That's the power of the Shockmaster right there.
Well, the Shockmaster, as well as the Red Rooster and the man with no name, will be taking on Deathstroke in a fatal four-way for that hardcore title. One of those three members of WrestleCraft could be walking away as hardcore champion if Deathstroke doesn't watch himself. But Deathstroke has been in these fatal four-way matches before, and he's always found a way to come out.
It was supposed to be randomness rules, it was supposed to be unrelated, but I guess it's happening now.
Yep, it's canon when we decide. And Deathstroke, oh, look at that with a lumbar check there. A lumbar check to the Shockmaster, showing off his strength there. But then again, he does have that Mirakuru enhanced strength there, does Deathstroke.
It depends which cannon we're going off.
How about the Canon Film Group?
Yes.
Yeah. So expect Chuck Norris and Charles Bronson to appear at some point. And the Shockmaster with a series of elbows there to the face of Deathstroke. Meanwhile, we see Black Panther with the C4 there to the Joker. That's what he used to pin Spider-Man in the Elimination Chamber. Going for the pin. The referee's going, oh, is this actually a proper match? Right, okay.
I guess it is. All right. Here's your first
Deathstroke
match.
With a, whoa. Oh, taking down the Shockmaster, showing off his strength. And the Joker with a DDT there to Black Panther. The Sons of Arkham here showing off their dominance, showing why they are the dominant stable, the dominant faction here in All-CAW Wrestling. But what's going to happen at Ready for War? Are we going to see them lose that gold? Are we going to see them lose that power? I don't know, you'll just have to tune in and find out, won't you? You alright?
I am knackered. I don't know why I've not been doing anything all day.
Well, that's because we've been catching up on WrestleMania, isn't it, on the WWE Network?
Ah, yes, that too.
Yes.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was
the first half.
You tend to find that, don't you? It tends to be a pay-per-view of two halves. It's like, okay, we'll sort of get to the halfway point and it's like, right, now it's starting to get a bit questionable with the booking.
I got a bit knackered after that. But it's like, the AJ Styles vs Nakamura match was something.
I think it was considered to be a bit of a disappointment. It wasn't a patch on their match from New Japan Pro Wrestling. I kept waiting. Oh, Mirakuru punch there from Deathstroke. Yeah, I kept waiting for that match to get into 5th gear, to be honest with you. I mean, it was a good way that it finished, you know, a reversed Kinshasa into a Styles Clash, but I have to question why Nakamura didn't win. It's like, usually the guy who wins the Royal Rumble, normally is the guy that goes on to win the title.
Yeah, it's like, what's the point?
Also, Asuka lost to Charlotte. It's like, again, the person that won the Royal Rumble didn't win the title.
Yeah, it's like, you're also having Asuka, she's having a...
Oh, speaking of Asuka, that was a roundhouse kick there from Deathstroke, straight out the Asuka playbook.
And we get a pin.
We're going for it, and the Sons of Arkham win this. Thanks to Deathstroke and that devastating roundhouse kick there. Shades of Asuka, perhaps shades of Alistair Black as well.
Yeah. Ooh.
Let's look at some replays here. There's that C4 there from Black Panther. That's what he used to pin Spider-Man in Elimination Chamber, but it wasn't enough to put away the Joker here tonight. You see the referee maybe a little slow on the count there. One. No, yeah, only got a 1 count. What the hell?
Just take it one.
And then this was that Murakuru punch lifted him into the air and then punched him in the face on the way down. The power there of Deathstroke, and then this is what finished it here. That spinning roundhouse. Oh, look at that spinning roundhouse kick. Caught him in the side of the face. He may have that big fancy Stormtrooper helmet sprayed silver and covered in glitter. That was insufficient cover there from a Murakuru enhanced roundhouse kick. The Murakuru kick.
Ooh. I don't know if that was in the comics as well, if it was just in the Arrow series.
The Sons of Arkham victorious here. And look at that, Bane's back in the ring. And he's got both belts.
Oh!
He's got both belts. Well,
what a twat.
At least one of those doesn't belong to you, Bane. You don't own both of those belts, but you certainly will have an opportunity to unify those belts at Ready for War.
He was going to nick it, he was going to go Brad Maddox it.
Oh no, don't do that. And now we come on to the main event of the evening and the finals of King of Trios.
Ooh.
It's House Marvel against House Smash Brothers. Now these two teams have had a heck of a journey to try and get here. Let's just go back in time if we can for a moment and see some of the teams that they had to defeat. House Marvel had to get past the likes of House DC in order to advance in the first round of King of Trios. Whilst Smash Brothers, they had to get past, it was House Disney, if you remember that.
Oh yeah.
That was quite a scary looking team, wasn't it?
Oof, the most terrifying team we've ever seen.
Well, I was terrified, I don't know about you.
Oh god.
But yeah, let's just go back in time for a moment there, shall we? And just see the teams that they defeated. So, House Marvel defeated House DC in round 1. That was back when we were running it on 2K16.
Oh yeah.
Then on when we moved on to 2K18, House Marvel took on and defeated House Sith. And in doing so, they became number 1 contenders to the Showdown Tag Team titles, which they later went on to win.
And soon after that, they took on House Tekken.
House Tekken in the semi-finals there. They defeated House Tekken, which got them here to the finals. Meanwhile, as I say, House Smash Brothers, they took on and defeated House Disney in round 1 of King of Trios back on 2016, 2K16. They then went on to defeat House Ranger in quite convincing fashion. And just in our last episode, they took on and defeated House Celtic. So both teams have had a heck of a challenge to get here. Now, House Marvel already hold those coveted Showdown Tag Team titles. The winner of this match, well, first of all, this match is also for the Showdown Tag Team Championship, as well as the coveted title of being King of Trios.
It is indeed.
And the winner of this match will go on to face Warzone Tag Team Champions, Mortal Kombat, at Ready for War. And we've not seen Mortal Kombat in quite a while. They've been sort of taking the Brock Lesnar route and only showing up when they feel like it, I think.
Just kind of hiding in the back.
Speaking of Brock Lesnar, that could very well be Brock Lesnar in a monkey suit there. Or it could just be Donkey Kong being scary.
It could just be Brock Lesnar as he is normally.
Yes, it could be.
Having shed his human skin.
And wearing nothing but a tie and a broad grin.
That is in fact what Brock Lesnar looks like with his grown hair.
Ooh, God.
It's just a giant monkey.
But yes, let's just go back to WrestleMania for a moment there. I did like Asuka versus Charlotte. It was a heck of a match, and Charlotte in winning the match just shows how much of a big deal she is.
Yeah.
But you've had Asuka undefeated for 2 years.
Yeah.
You'd have thought that had been building up to something, i.e. winning the title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, it's like if you've got this big thing coming up, it's like you had them win the title, then when the streak gets broken later on, it's shocking. It's like, man, they're the new amazing women's champion.
Yeah, but then you know what happened on SmackDown this week?
Yep.
Carmella cashed in Money in the Bank and pinned Charlotte.
Therefore, Charlotte is better than Asuka and
Carmella.
Well, yeah, Carmella's better than Charlotte and Asuka by proxy then.
I mean, I don't know. What if you'd have had Asuka beat Charlotte for the title at WrestleMania and then lost to a Money in the Bank cash in then on SmackDown? Yeah, she'd have still lost, but at least you'd have had that build up to her winning the title, and then the only reason why she lost there would be a down do, you know, shenanigans and that.
Yeah, the down shenanigans. Then you can have a storyline where they're like, well, I was never beaten, so my shriek is still there.
Well, she
and
could...
then done.
Yeah.
See? Storyline. I could write this shit better than you can, WWE.
And there's a big old Samoan drop there from Donkey Kong to Spider-Man. I mean, we won't bother talking about the pre-show because nobody watches the pre-show. No one gives a toss about the pre-show.
Nothing of importance happens in the pre-show.
I did like the opener, Seth Rollins against Finn Balor against The Miz. I did like Seth Rollins as a Game of Thrones White Walker inspired entrance.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
And there's a package pile driver there, and he rolls over into the waiting arms of Mario, who gives him a brain buster there. A lot of good trauma there to the bonds of Spider-Man.
Oh, poor Spider-Man. I was thinking, because you know the Titantron was like a big mask, because New Orleans, masquerade and stuff.
Yes, indeed.
Well, for Seth Rollins' intro, he had the White Walker eyes. For Charlotte's intro, they had eyes. And I thought, oh, that's going to be a recurring thing. We're going to have something mask-related. So, like, for the Luchadors, they'll definitely have a mask and stuff. No, everyone else just had the regular Titantron. It's like, I feel like you've kind of missed the point here. And
there were no luchadors there to speak of, really, were there? Not even in the Andre Battle Royal.
I think, yeah, there was a few people. There was one person who was in a mask. I forgot who. Someone was in a mask at one point.
Really?
Someone was. Not a luchador, but someone wore a mask. I'm confused.
Yeah, I don't remember there being any sort of luchadors at WrestleMania.
No, there wasn't a luchador. I'm sure there was someone who wore a mask for the entrance there.
Oh, Charlotte did.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, anyway, I figured that The Miz was going to lose his Intercontinental title because he's just recently become a daddy now, hasn't he? So he wants to have some time off, which is understandable. And to be honest, I was happy that Seth won the Intercontinental title, although to be honest, those three should really be competing for the Universal title now.
Yeah. I think with the whole Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens thing, that was an alright match.
I genuinely felt sorry for Shane McMahon because he's just come back from a bout of diverticulitis.
The thing that begins with a D.
And he was clearly in very real, very genuine pain during that match. Oh, and that's a completely botched axe out there from Iron Man. Well done,
nice
mate.
job, Iron Man.
But it was great to see Daniel Bryan back. I mean, it was what we expected it to see.
Yeah.
You know, they thought, right, take him out early. That way, he's not doing a full thing straight away. I was happy with that. I was also quite surprised at the tag team match for Raw, which featured their authority figures. Stephanie McMahon and Triple H against Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey.
Was actually all right.
Yes, yeah. I will take back a lot of what I was saying about Ronda Rousey. I mean, she still has a lot of work, and she was still heavily protected in that match, but you know what? As a spectacle, as far as entertainment was concerned, I thought it was good. I thought it was one of the best matches of the night.
Oh yeah, well, a lot better than expected, honestly. I thought it was going to be crap, didn't you?
And I thought that WrestleMania actually seemed to sort of go downhill then after that match. The two tag team matches, New Day versus Usos versus Bludgeon Brothers, just felt like something you'd have on an episode of SmackDown, to be honest.
Yeah, it was really short. It didn't feel like worthy of a WrestleMania.
No. In fact, I'd have preferred it if you'd just taken the Bludgeon Brothers out of there and just had the Usos and the New Day just tear the house down for a good 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's like you can't have a squash match with WrestleMania.
No, which is essentially what it was. The Usos and the New Day had to team up essentially to take on the Bludgeon Brothers and still lost. Yeah. Speaking of teaming up, we're going to see some double teaming action here. Oh Jesus, Spider-Man, I don't know if your spine is going to be able to cope with the weight there.
Oh, good God.
Oh my God, Tower of Doom stacking up and destroying Donkey Kong there.
I know you've got the whole proportion strength of the spider thing, but Jesus Christ.
Good God almighty. And the referee going for the pin there. Iron Man's trying to stop the Mario Brothers. And Donkey Kong's gone.
There's the pin.
That is a major coup there for House Marvel because throughout all the matches they've had in this tournament so far for the Smash Brothers, Donkey Kong has been the difference maker. He's the one that's made the difference between winning and losing. And now without Donkey Kong, the Mario Brothers are going to have to try and do this themselves. Now, Mario Brothers have been sort of former tag team champions in other core leagues. Of course, they've also had the numerous story with the break-up and the split-up and the fight each other.
That's just what you do in every core league.
We did do a thing where they had an argument and the split-up, but we didn't do the feud because everybody had done that.
If it's a team of brothers, that's what has to happen.
Slingshot powerbomb to the outside there. Meanwhile, Donkey Kong is still, well, having a bit of a sulk, really, from the looks of things. And now the two Mario Brothers are going to tag team and teabag Spider-Man, just like in that Mario Brothers porno parody you were telling me about the other week.
I don't think it featured Spider-Man. I mean, I haven't seen it, I don't know. I only know that it exists.
They do in the version I am currently writing.
It features my own original character, Purple Mario. He's called Barrio.
Purple Wacky Man.
Barrio actually sounds like a post.
And Thor coming in with a series of big clotheslines and big boots there to Mario.
Also, Waluigi's only purple. I feel ashamed.
Yes, that doesn't work, does it?
I feel ashamed.
Grabs hold of Mario and just throws him over his head. The power of the God of Thunder there, showing his dominance here at the moment. House Marvel so far looking very good for them. House Smash Brothers are now on an uphill battle, and it could get even worse as Thor is about to take Mario up into the realms of Asgard with the Mjolnir! Mjolnir!
And we get the pin!
And Luigi's there to break it up. So yeah, I would have preferred if you'd have just had the Usos in the New Day, just going at it for 20 minutes and just have them absolutely tear the house down.
Yeah.
It was still better than what we got though with the Raw Tag Team titles. The bar against Braun Strowman and a 9-year-old kid called Nicholas that he just pulled out of the crowd.
That's definitely not a plant.
What a wasted opportunity that was. When you consider that on Raw then the following night, Jeff Hardy came back, Samoa Joe came back, Bobby Lashley came back.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, why didn't you just pick one of those guys to be your tag team partner?
Have them debut at WrestleMania.
Have them
come back at WrestleMania.
Come back at WrestleMania. You know, the whole. I mean, I'm sure it was good for the kid and for his family and what have you, but come on.
Yeah. Also, if you make out Braun Strowman to be this big scary bloke and you keep having him do all the comedy stuff, it's not going to work.
No.
He's basically a comedy character at this point.
That's what I'm worried about. They're going to take this guy who legitimately looks like a monster, he looks like a killer, he looks like the Mountain from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And you're going to turn him into a comedy character. It's like, no, don't do that. Don't turn him into a gentle giant. Turn him into a monster that kills people and flips over ambulances and cars and what have you.
Yeah. Also, Bludgeon Brothers is a really stupid name, by the way.
They look like a cross between the Dark Brotherhood from Skyrim and the Forsworn from Skyrim.
Like, they've trimmed down, but look a lot better to Cohen and Luke Harper.
Yes, they look really fantastic, especially Harper, who looks proper buff now. Big clobbering blow there from Mario.
But the thing is, with the gimmick, it is the exact same as what we've been doing the entire rest of the time. Just two big silent blokes who punch things. And
Mario's going to go for that Goomba Stomp. Top rope Goomba Stomp there. That could be the coup de grace to Thor. Mario, no, he's not going for a pin. He's just picking him back up again. That could be a mistake there.
Oh yeah, by the way, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan seem to have got the traditional WWE treatment, and they have lost their first names somewhere.
Yes, that's right.
Now just Rowan and Harper.
Rowan and Harper. You can join Rusev and Neville and Cesaro. Don't tell them they're going to do a bushwhacker battering ram. What the hell? And they're even doing the bushwhacker arm movement. What the hell is this? I think they should be taking this match a little bit more seriously, to be honest with you, considering it's 3-on-2. 1, 2, but no, Mario, Iron Man is there to break up the fall. So Mario just gets shuttled in. Out!
Away with you.
Out you go. Let's go.
Going back to the whole Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens thing though, I feel like it's like, oh yeah, well they're fired from SmackDown, but they'll just show up on Raw like in a couple of nights.
No, they showed up on Raw the following night actually. Also, Braun Strowman needed a tag team partner. John Cena needed a match at WrestleMania. Could they not have worked something out? Rather than doing this really weird thing where John Cena was sat in the crowd for a good portion of WrestleMania and then Undertaker came out and killed him in about 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's like, why? I mean, it was nice to have the Undertaker there, but there's no real reason for him to be at WrestleMania anymore because I mean, the streak was already broken ages ago. It doesn't matter. I mean, it probably wasn't supposed to be like we've said for ages now, but yeah.
But the fact that he beat John Cena in like 2 minutes, he just made Cena look like an absolute chump.
Yeah.
And the fact that they didn't even promote it as a match, they just sort of implied, oh, well, this might happen. It's like, what? Spider-Man going for some luchador stuff there, and he takes Luigi down.
I guess it's something that's not been done before, but it's still weird.
Yeah. As I say, Styles and Nakamura just felt like a little bit of disappointment. I don't understand why you turned Nakamura heel afterwards. And then Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. They did a complete swerve and had Brock Lesnar retain because guess what? He's re-signed with the WWE again.
That was probably a last-minute decision, let's be honest.
And they just basically had him kill Roman Reigns for a bit, and they just basically repeated Superman punch, spear, Superman punch, spear, suplex, 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 F5. And that's pretty much all they did.
Jesus. And that's your main event, everyone.
Yeah, and we also got to see a lovely close-up of Brock Lesnar's rotten, yellow, broken teeth. You'd have thought with the type of money he's on, he'd be able to afford decent dental treatment. And Luigi's gone! Luigi's gone, and now Mario! Oh God, what a disastrous King of Trios final this has been for him! I mean, Smash Brothers have never sort of made it to the finals of King of Trios before. They're probably beginning to wish that they hadn't.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And now Mario...
I mean, Mario, can he make a comeback? Can he beat 3 guys all at once? Probably not.
It's not looking good for him as he gets introduced into the turnbuckle. And again, oh my God!
Wow.
Mario's head getting battered against that All-CAW Wrestling labelled turnbuckle. And now he's staggering around the ring like a drunk and falls over.
Oh.
Just like me on Christmas Eve.
Oh. Yeah, just think about that. The NXT TakeOver, he had that amazing match.
Oh, hang on. Ooh. Iron Claw! Iron Claw! This could be the finish there. And Luigi's just like, oh, fuck this, I'm going. Mario, stuck in the middle of the ring. Nowhere to go. No partners to turn to. And that's it. He's tapped out. He's tapped out. Your winners of King of Trios, House Marvel.
We've been building up to this for ages, and now you have it.
We've been building up to this since like the 31st of October, for freak's sake. This might be the last time we do a King of Trios tournament for a while, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Although we could do a spin on it next year and have it all with women. Queen of Trios, perhaps?
King of...
Or have it...
Quads.
Yeah, have 8-man tag team matches rather than...
Are we all close? Can we use them?
I think we can. King of Quads. We can have Kevin Nash as the title picture. But yeah, WrestleMania, they were like chucking a beach ball about in the crowd and they were booing, they were shitting all over the match. Apparently Brock Lesnar was very unhappy about it. He had a bit of a shouting match with Vince McMahon backstage afterwards and kind of threw his belt at the wall.
It's not your fault that no one gives a crap about you.
Yeah. But you know, they should have...
No, it is your fault, sorry.
They should have put that match on last. They should have known that the crowd was going to shit all over it. Unlike All-CAW Wrestling, where the crowd never shits on our matches because they're all awesome.
Because they're all animated.
Shush you. Your winners and King of Trios for our sort of 3rd annual tournament. It's House Marvel, everybody. And they'll be going on to face Mortal Kombat now at Ready for War. Is it going to be just Sub-Zero and Scorpion, I wonder? Is the Great Khali going to get involved, I wonder?
Maybe.
Well, we've not seen that Mortal Kombat in an All-CAW Wrestling ring for a while, so we will have to wait and see what happens as we see this capacity crowd celebrating there. Spider-Man making his way out of the... Whoa, wait a minute!
What's this?
The Great Khali is here!
The Great Khali!
What the hell? Smacking Spider-Man's head against that ring, against the ring apron.
Where are the other members of House Marvel?
Oh, and then into the ring steps.
There they are.
Hang on, someone just took out Iron Man with ninja-like precision.
Some kind of Chinese ninja warrior.
What kind of ancient Chinese weapon is that? It's an ancient Chinese steel chair.
I thought you just were Japanese. Shut up.
And Scorpion and Sub-Zero sneaking out of the shadows here to attack House Marvel. What the hell?
My God.
I guess this means Mortal Kombat have turned heel.
Yeah, alright then.
So, taking place at our next mega event, Ready for War, champion versus champion unification match. As the Warzone Tag Team Champions, Scorpion and Sub-Zero, with the Great Khali presumably, will take on the Showdown Tag Team Champions, Thor and Iron Man, with Spider-Man, the winners of King of Trios this year, and this will unify the Tag Team Championship.
And then we will have Bojack Horseman versus Bane. Bojack looking really out of place in that picture, I'm going to be honest.
He did look out of place in that ring though. He's obviously been doing his training, he's been saying his prayers, he's been eating his vitamins, He's been believing in himself and he's been laying off the cocaine. But Bane is a monster. Who's going to win when it's Global Champion versus World Heavyweight Champion in another Champion versus Champion unification match? Oh dear God, what is this?
This horrifying picture depicts the end of humanity, otherwise known as the Fatal 4-Way between Deathstroke, fucking the Shockmaster, Red Rooster, and one of Ed Leslie's many gimmicks.
Ed Leslie appears to have cocaine literally flying off him.
Oh God.
We also have the Amazon League Championship, which has now been turned into a fatal 4-way as Wonder Woman defends her title against Storm, Captain Phasma, and Harley Quinn.
Ooh. We have then, of course, we have the Internet Championship, where Joker will take on the Black Panther.
And to kick things off, which will probably be our kick-off show, it's like our equivalent of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, we're going to have ourselves a 20-man Raw Rumble match, folks, which will probably be in the Raw Rumble arena and not in the Ready for War arena that we're making, because fuck you WWE 2K18 for still not fixing that. That's all taking place at our next mega event, Ready for War. But until next time, I'm the Big Daddy D.
And the Little Daddy.
And we'll see you at Ready for War. Good night, everybody.
There was an idea to bring together a group of remarkable people to see if we could become something more. So when they needed us, we could fight the battles
that they never could.
It's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail all the same. Dread it, run from it, destiny still arrives.
Evacuate the city. Engage all defenses. And get this man a shield.
Fun isn't something one considers when balancing the universe. But this does put a smile on my face.